Honestly, he's the worst guy to pack. Ever BANEGA.
Sí.
It's like even on his 85, he's got 67 acceleration and 61 sprint speed. How are you supposed to use that?
Sí.
Midfield.
Go on! Go on! Finish him! Finish him!
Sí.
What's happening, boys, and welcome, and I can't believe I'm saying this, the 88 overall player moments ever BANEGA, aka Forever My Bagel, the guy that you absolutely dread seeing as a board in a pack, but a guy that you might welcome if we compare him to some of the other mids in Liga Santander. Now, this isn't the sexiest, this isn't the smexiest SBC that I've seen. It certainly isn't the cheapest either. 175,000 coins is what it's coming in at right now. And I also do want to clarify, in yesterday's epi, I did mention at some point that the Boateng SBC looked like it was around like 180 or 190. That was a glitch on Footbin's part. Again, my fault for not evaluating the SBC requirements accurately enough. But towards the end of the epi, I did clarify myself. It is around 350,000 coins, but there is no expiry, so my Thanos review still stands. But today it is all about Ever BANEGA, the highest in terms of defensive stats. There are only 3 players with 88, which is the highest defensive stat of any mid. It's Frenkie de Jong, who costs an arm and a leg. Hector Herrera, who costs the opposite of an arm and a leg, is like 20 or 30,000 coins. And then this Ever BANEGA, who's right there, not supposedly in the middle, but a little bit on the lower end if you compare him to a Frenkie de Jong, comes in at 175,000 coins, almost as many total in-game stat upgrades as he gets from his 85 inform. It is 172 total in-game stat upgrade. Now, Liga Santander has options at midfield if you did the Footmas Arturo Vidal. Casemiro's not really an option, doesn't really have the pace. Like I mentioned earlier, that Frenkie de Jong, we've also got that Thomas Partey who's going up in price. He's about 175,000 coins right now because he's a live item. Ferland Mendy's pretty expensive. Federico Valverde, if you're looking for upper echelon players, he's like 500,000 coins. I think he's like 600,000 coins. You've got a Saul, who's not really a defensive-minded mid. And then outside of that, then you've got that Lucas Alaze. If you did him, he just has 78, he's got 78 defensive awareness, 3-star, 3-star. So there's not really any defensive-minded mids that kind of pop. And then this Ever BANEGA comes along and becomes an interesting option because not only is he high medium, but he's 4-star, 4-star. And someone on Twitter, someone on Reddit had mentioned it. Maybe give him the Kimmich treatment and slap an engine on him and use him more as an offensive-minded player, which is, I think, what we're going to try in this epi, because his defensive stats are so nuts anyway. You don't have to get those jacked off. But like I always say, boys, if this episode helps you, and this is probably only going to affect my Argentinian and Liga Santander bros if you're running a Liga Santander squad, like I always say, if this episode does help you in some way, shape, or form, drop a cheeky mad lad like on the video. If you guys are new to the channel, hit that subscribe button down below. So, like I said, 172 total in-game stat upgrade, high medium, 4-star, 4-star. We look at the stats. Let's start on the right side. 99 aggression for a defensive player. That's great. 84 stamina. Great. 80 strength. That's adequate. The defensive stats, 90 interceptions, 91 defensive awareness, 90 standing tackle, and 89 slide tackle. That's the best of any Liga Santander player in terms of midfielders that are defensive-minded. Dribbling stats, 91 ball control, 89 dribbling with 84 balance. We're using the engine chem style to jack those stats up, so he goes up to 94, and then he goes up to 84 agility. The passing stats arguably don't really need to be touched. Has already 91 short passing, 90 long passing with the 87 curb. With a midfielder who's going to be doing a lot of passing, who's going to be a key part of the midfield, I like anything above 85 plus 85 curve. He ships with 87. Shooting stats, not great, but not horrible. 80 attacking positioning, 72 finishing. I feel like if we get him in the box, he should be able to finish. 81 shot power is a little bit disappointing, and then long shots really aren't a thing. Maybe that's going to be something that we can use with his finesse shots. But then we get to the 87 acceleration, and then the 80 sprint speed, which gets jacked off to 92 and 85 respectively with the engine chem style. We're obviously going to be running pretty much a full Argentinian side. I want to try it. Lisandro Lopez, haven't tried him out yet. Polenta, we're going to keep him going. Going to be running with the troll Busquets, the better Busquets, arguably. We're going with Ota. We're going with Armani Exchange and Keeper. And that is pretty much it. We're going to see what this Ever BANEGA, we're going to see if there's something, how he feels in game. Again, Hector Herrera would probably be the guy that you most closely associate him with. Like, I don't know. He's the cheapest, one of the cheapest midfield options in Liga Santander, but he just doesn't have good pace. And then there's one stat that's really lacking on him. What was it? Yeah, he's just not as fast, but 77 sprint speed and then 74 acceleration. BANEGA's got much better acceleration, so I feel like that's probably the difference maker right there. is an absolute dog. Polenta. Polenta just doing polenta things. Banega. Lisandro Lopez! Come on, boys! The hero of racing! Lisandro Lopez goes ahead and kicks it off, literally breaks the ankles of whichever defender that was, and this guy knows what I'm talking about. Come on, boys.
BANEGA. Oh, he's walking past people! Oh my God!
Nice. He's walking past people. Yo, his ball control is actually mad. I'm sort of, my stance on agility has changed a little bit. I know we've jacked off the agility +5 with the engine chem style. I'm putting way more emphasis. If a guy has crazy dribbling and ball control, if he has crazy dribbling and ball control stats, I'm putting a little bit more emphasis. Okay, hold on. Yes, I can confirm. Wait, have we just, okay, so apparently we're doing a David Silva ear inspection simulator. That was kind of cool. That was just a thing of beauty. You know, that was like the Jamasito goal. Referee, that's a pen. Come on, boys. And of course it's going to be Ramos. Right, what do we do here? BANEGA doesn't have... What, dude, what are with these camera angles? Okay, hold on. Who is that? Angel Di Maria? Who's got the most pens? Zarate. Let's go. That's how you freaking rifle one in the back right. That's how you freaking rifle a pen.
¡Qué manera de apretar esa afición! Está de a punto desde la grada impulsando para igualar el marcador.
Sí, señores. Si con esta
That's all, folks.
Otro árbitro para ponerse a trabajar. Ahí se viene, la va a tener. Sara, enorme opción que se le presenta. La va a aprovechar. Al despegar, tapadón del arquero, Marito.
I think Mauro gotta go. Mauro! What the actual hell? What foot is he? Oh, do I keep calling him Mauro Icardi? Mauro Zarate. 3-star weak foot, he's right-footed, 88 with 80 composure. Mauro, you gotta have that, dude.
Esto será genial, Mario. Ahí está Messi.
Pero este es un carte magnífico. He feels really good on the ball. BANEGA interception.
Bien la jugada, pero perdieron la pelota. Hermosa asistencia y peligro. Lo dejaron solo, agarraron bien la espalda de la defensa.
Marty Zarate. My first thoughts about the BANEGA card, and it's one thing. He feels a little bit faster as advertised. Obviously, we've got the engine chem style, but the dribbling, the fact that he's got that combination of dribbling and defensive stats really makes him, I don't know about a unique card at this stage in FIFA, but certainly in Liga Santander, he becomes an option that you definitely think about. For 170,000 coins, and as an SBC as well.
Peligro. Mauro Zárate. Cruza la pelota y puede ser. Zárate. Esa pelota promete. Pega en el palo. Y la pelota que entra después de pegarle al arquero.
Oh my God! Sometimes you just see things that you can't believe. That was actually a beautiful little piece of play from Ever. There's only one outcome. Rage quit. Enough. Hey, you guys know what it is. There's only one option. Rage quit. BANEGA gets the 8.4. He gets himself an assist. He gets 6 out of 9 dribbles completed. He gets himself 0 out of 0 tackles. I mean, literally, we just played to the 24th minute, but showcased the agility and the dribbling, which is a really impressive part of really impressive part of his card. Let's get into third and final match. I feel like I don't need to really see too much more.
Bastante clásico, al igual que su colega.
The boy can score. The boy can slot some chances in. I mean, if he's in front of the net, he's got the 72. I don't know how he's doing it with 72 finishing and 81 shot power. But I mean, the 4-star, I mean, from that distance, is 72 enough? Maybe 72 is enough? What a little bagel. I'm running him in the exact same formation and then also with the exact same instruction sets as I run with my Joshua Kimmich card on the RTG, and he absolutely does bits for me and scores a whole lot of goals. Lo siento, tío, pero esto un che boludo. Here we go, Banega. Not many defensive-minded mids can pull that off. And look at the interception, getting the ball right back. Quick.
Me llamo ZwebackHD el gringo, pero mi nombre no Ringo. Mi bebido favorito es un tamarinarito. Bienvenido a Miami, vaffanculo a tu mami.
Lisandro Lopez doing absolute bits. There's only one outcome. Rage quitting. All right, so if we're comparing him to other Liga Santander options, there's certainly more expensive ones. If we're talking about the Fede Valverde, he's upwards of 500,000 coins. We're talking about the Frenkie de Jong, he's hella expensive as well. We're talking about the Herreras, the Parties, and dare I say it, this one is this Ever Banega is the most complete of the lower tier priced. I suppose you could say the lower tier priced La Liga mids, and dare I say it, he's actually pretty decent. He's actually pretty decent value. So I am going to go ahead. I'm going to go ahead and I didn't think I was going to say this. Look, it's Ever Banega, and I think we have to get rid of this idea of him being that 83 that you pack in packs. This card is a very good card. So for that matter, I am going to give it a 4 out of 5. I'm going to give it the opposite of what Luis Gustavo's looking at me like right now. And then in terms of on-the-pitch performance, I'm going to go ahead. I'm surprised with how I'm actually rating this card because I didn't expect to do this. I was expecting possibly doing a Saint Maximin episodio or possibly even a King Kai Havertz who gets +2 in pretty much every category. Definitely going to be running him through my my weekend league squad. But I'm giving him a 4 out of 5 in terms of on-the-pitch performance as well. Defensive stats for days, has really nice dribbling stats, and that's the strange attractor for me on this particular card, is the fact that he's got really nice dribbling stats as well as really good defensive stats. And you guys know that I love myself dribbling stats on any card, whether it's attacking-minded. I'll even sacrifice a little bit of pace and acceleration, but this card even has 87, with the engine goes up to 85 and 92 respectively. So a very nice-looking card, and dare I say it, a thumbs up. I was not expecting to say that at the end of this epi, going into it. But here we are. Forever my bagel, you're an absolute stud. I love him. He can score goals, as he showcased in the last 2 games, and then he can also do some defensive work. But Lisandro Lopez, also an absolute mad lad. Hopefully you guys did enjoy it. Like I always say, if this has helped you in some way, shape, or form, I'm not saying you got to do this card if you don't have a Liga Santander squad. I'm not saying build a squad around him, but if you've got a Liga Santander squad and or have something to do with Argentina, or you're putting together a fun Copa Libertadores side, I would say you could do a whole lot worse, and dare I say it, is actually pretty decent value for 130, 140,000 coins. But like I said, boys, that is going to do it for the episodia. Drop a like on the video if you did enjoy. If you guys are new to the channel, hit that subscribe button down below. I will catch you guys for another upload tomorrow. Till next time, my bros. Tschüss. Later. Ade.